Hey everybody, this is John G coming to you live from Bitcoin News. That's BitcoinNe.ws. Log on and check us out. So today I want to talk about Bitcoin and just a basic overview, kind of like an elevator pitch for Bitcoin. So let me see if I can kind of explain this in a real simple way so that it's easy to explain to somebody else, or it kind of cuts to the chase and takes out any misconceptions. So when somebody asks me about Bitcoin, which happens often, I basically say Bitcoin is digital cash. Because people already know what cash is. Cash is kind of anonymous. It's prevalent. Most people accept it. And then you just add the digital to it because instead of it being on paper, well, actually cotton, Bitcoins are transmitted and received through electronic devices. So basically, it's just digital cash. You can send and receive. Nobody can stop you from making a transaction. There's no cost to download a wallet. It's all free. To get started, you download a free wallet. It's going to generate your own unique address, and then you can instantly start receiving payments. So somebody can send you Bitcoin, and then from that same wallet, you can send other people Bitcoin. So it's your own personal wallet. Now, the great thing is there are tons of wallets. So, pick a reliable one, something like Armory or Multibit. Multibit's a nice lightweight wallet. And then there's also online wallets, which are Coinbase or Circle, which are two pretty popular wallets. I trust a little bit of my money with them. And that's kind of the thing with wallets is if you own your private keys, you own your wallet, you own your bank. If you keep your Bitcoins somewhere where you don't have the private keys, well then whoever you're storing your Bitcoins with owns those private keys. So you don't technically own it. You're trusting that this company or entity is going to do the right thing, and when you want your Bitcoins back, they're going to give you back your Bitcoins or send them to somebody else. Now, of course, be careful because there are companies and exchanges that have run off with people's money. So, I never put more than I'm willing to lose in a hot wallet or on an online exchange. Now, that's probably enough talk about wallets. Let's talk about the network itself. Bitcoin is decentralized. That means there's no one central place where Bitcoin is controlled or can be manipulated or shut down or destroyed. It lives on every node that is running the Bitcoin software, and there are thousands of nodes. The users often will have a copy of the blockchain, the ledger, on their computer as well. There is no bigger global consensus than the blockchain network and the blockchain ledger that stores who owns what Bitcoins. And that's all publicly available. Anybody can search a transaction on the network. Every transaction is posted on the blockchain and basically engraved in the stone forever. To kind of summarize all that, Bitcoin is a few different things. It's a token that people use to exchange. It's a ledger that keeps track of where and who owns what Bitcoins. And then it's also a network that processes these transactions. Bitcoin is programmable money, so we can actually write some code and Bitcoin will behave accordingly, which means say you're a business and you need to, when payments come in, you need to split it through a few different accounts. Well, Bitcoin can do that. We can write an algorithm where if one address gets a payment, it immediately then sends whatever ratios you want to other accounts. Or if there's a bet and we bet on something mutually, and then the software checks to see who won the bet and then automatically awards the winnings to the correct person. Therefore, there's no middleman. There's no third party to trust. Another cool thing is multisignatures. So Bitcoin can be programmed a way where a transaction requires multiple signatures, maybe multiple people or multiple computers or devices. For instance, I know I don't want to lose my Bitcoin, so I might have a very secure wallet where it requires 3 different signatures from 3 different devices, or even better, maybe 3 different signatures from 4 or 5 different devices, because if a device or 2 fails, I still want to be able to get my Bitcoins. So you can say, I require 2 out of 5 signatures to send this Bitcoin. And that way you really have a lot more security over your Bitcoins. One account just can't be compromised. You'd have to have all your devices compromised, and the chances of that happening are really slim to none. All right, guys, that's it today for a little short explanation of Bitcoin. I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll answer them in future videos. Thanks again. Check us out at BitcoinNe.ws. That's Bitcoin News. Take care.